Niggas
Yeah,
get the screen records
please
out.
record
Go
this.
ahead.
I'm doing it
Please
right now.
record this. And
Larry,
I won't yell this. I won't yell this just so the Russ fans don't get
We
sensitive.
live, baby.
A lot of
We
euphemisms.
live.
You
Y'all
need a
shut
lot
the
of
fuck up.
euphemisms.
Hey, shut up.
I'm not gonna yell it so the Russ fans don't get sensitive. But this is now the second time where I've been censored because of Russ fans. I genuinely believe that I got spammed. I genuinely believe that I just got spammed to the point where I think they just spam reported me, which is nuts because now this is the second time that Russ fans have censored me. Even though, and please, and please, I want somebody in here. I want somebody in here to explain to me, did I say anything in that space outside of the tone that I used? Did I say anything in that space that would have been available to trigger quote unquote hate speech?
hell no.
No, I've
Hell
heard
no.
way worse. There's
And
Nah.
so
racist fucking.
that's
For
that's so
real.
that's
I
the
was
thing that's
You just
listening
be
to
moaning in
that's
here. What the fuck?
The Eli Twitter space was worse than that.
Have y'all seen the
I'm
clan
about to
meeting
say
spaces?
there's
Nigga,
literally
Yes.
Damo hosts Twitter
there's
Spaces now.
literally Twitter
Moaning
spaces. Hold on,
spaces.
there's literally Twitter spaces where people are going around calling black people Nick
I know exactly
the
what you're
N
talking
word and saying a whole bunch of other stuff. But
Yeah,
as
that's
soon
crazy.
as I just say, "Hey, Russ needs to get traded," and I've been telling y'all he's been this bad for years now. Like the only thing I think I even cussed at when I said I don't give a fuck where he goes. I don't even think I was like cursing all that much either.
That's crazy. Yo, the definition of hate speech, I'm looking at it right now. It says abusive or threatening speech or writing that expresses prejudice against a particular group, especially on the basis of race, religion, or sexual orientation. He
Russ
didn't do any.
fans are
Russ
He didn't
fans.
do any of that, bro.
Russ
What
fans.
did you do to create
That's
Russ
prejudice?
Wait,
fans
your mic's
hard.
cutting
That's
out.
it.
Your shit's
I'm
fucking
about to
up.
say your mic shutting out, but real quick, I just like low. We all know what happened. Like you basically explain what happened.
hold on, let me
That's the only answer.
hold on. Let me get more people in here real quick.
Oh shit, well, go ahead. Hey,
It's a
time
party.
stop
Hell
it.
yeah, we feel that.
We going up?
My
Time
people.
stopping.
Flo
Hey,
said, "Let me
listen.
build up the cloud." That's
Hey,
what I'm
no
saying.
cap. If y'all
Because more I need as many people to hear this as possible before
In the
Yep.
words of
I
the
call
great
this
I
Fabio
feel you. I feel you.
Make
Foreign,
Lo a co-host.
viral.
I'm about to. I'm
Free
about to.
low.
But hey, real quick, I just need everybody to know. Anybody down there requesting to come up, I'm gonna try to do rotations. That's fine. If y'all want your opinions to be heard, if y'all want to speak on the fuckery, which is
Mhm.
niggas silencing a black man, a black king, a black creator,
It's
one
Black
of
History Month.
one,
A
It's
brother.
Black History
alone.
Month.
Black
A
History
brother.
Month.
Nah,
Yo,
bro.
Damo,
Like
Black
they doing
No,
this
History
wait,
Month.
wait,
during
wait,
Black
wait,
Christmas.
wait, wait. Like I said, if y'all want y'all opinions heard, use the hashtag LKIB. We are pinning everything up top. We need to expose this fuckery going on trying to silence my man Low.
Yo, Damo, let Lo
Some
get my
bullshit.
co-host. I'm gonna dip.
I got you.
Big look at the big screen. You know, got a new quote from Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you missed some shots. All right.
Jesus,
That
it
nigga,
Bro,
happens.
come
that
on.
nigga
See,
has,
this is
bro.
what I'm
Is
talking
it
about.
is 100% possible he's going to break Kobe's record for most minutes of all time? I believe
Yo,
it.
he missed
At
some
this
In
point,
one
shots he
season.
normally missed. That's what happened, bro. Stop.
I
Bro, he
don't
does
want to
this
make it
every
about
time
me.
he
Well,
has a
no
bad
shit.
game.
Yo,
It's
bro, I
basically
ain't gonna
y'all
lie to you,
know.
bro. I literally have not
Yo.
seen
Yo.
the shit that everybody says that Russell Westbrook is good at, which is the mid-range pull-up. I have not seen a single one of those go in this series.
Off the
Not a single one.
backboard every time.
Them shits
Oh,
are
wait,
like
wait, wait.
closer to
I'm
the
about to,
backboard, which is
They go
crazy.
trending every time, bro.
I
110%,
love your
bro.
little
yo,
brother
yo,
hit
yo,
the
yo,
shit
yo.
better.
Hold on. There's people coming. I want to say this to the people here because we were at 1200 now. I'm gonna say it again to the people who are unfamiliar with who I am and my content. This is now the second time Westbrook fans have gotten so sensitive that they have removed a piece of my content, essentially. Because I don't believe that Twitter automated, quote unquote, getting rid of like hate speech when there are Twitter spaces on here where you have a bunch of people calling black people by the N-word, saying crazy stuff, calling women out of their names and all that stuff. And that entire space that I was just in, I promise you, I didn't say anything that was outrageous. I believe I cursed once or twice, but because I guess my tone was a certain way, I could only assume that Westbrook fans got so upset about what I was saying that they spammed me out of here to the point where I can no longer use spaces. I need people to realize when I say that Westbrook fans are the worst fan base in the NBA community, I mean that sincerely. Westbrook fans are the same fans who will sit there and try to fucking monetize off of a wrong take that you take out of context. But as soon as we do shit live now, they get so sensitive that they're going to censor you. Westbrook fans are so outrageous now. They can run around, trust me. We got Westbrook fans running around under my fucking main page calling me all sorts of names. But as soon as I just say something that we all just witnessed, because of the tone, you sensitive now. Westbrook fans are the worst. Let me rephrase that. Westbrook stands are the worst fan base in the NBA community by far. This is the second time they have censored me. And again, I didn't even say anything that was outrageous. 4,000 people were in that room. There's no way that I would be able to get a room that high that quickly, and Twitter would not even come to the recognition that maybe I'm saying something crazy. But again, if you went in that room, also, I wasn't even yelling at no one. I was the only person on the stage talking. The only one. The only one. Westbrook stands are the worst fan base. They're the worst. And I've been dealing with these sensitive ass people for 4 years now, which is why a lot of the time I just don't even say anything. I don't say anything because that could be the result. They can yell and scream, call people out their names. Mind you, I'm not even talking about them. There's full-fledged fucking group chats defaming me and calling me out of my name. I say Westbrook had a bad game, and you get upset, you get so sensitive that all of a sudden now it's worth you now censoring me. Full-fledged, and trust me when I say to the Westbrook fans out there, oh, I didn't seen some of the shit y'all said in your fucking group chats. I didn't seen that shit. Y'all talk mad crazy. And it's probably a bunch of children. But if you a grown man doing that, you're disgusting.
It's 100% a couple grown men doing it. It is a
And
lot
it's
of children.
disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that there are people who, if you just speak what Westbrook does in existence, all of a sudden it's so hurtful to them that they're willing to censor somebody.
Lo, this is the same group of people that when I first started making Westbrook slander spaces at the start of the season, they were going and posting my mother's location and posting pictures of my mom on Twitter, tagging people, trying to find and dox my actual location, pulled up my dad's address, all this shit, all because I said Westbrook is a loser. Westbrook legit needs to be traded. And I said this back in November. And these are the same people that did that to me. So it doesn't surprise me that they mass reported you. It doesn't at all. It doesn't surprise me that Reginald fucking Westbrook has it's not even Reginald. Who is that? That's Ray Vaughn. It doesn't surprise me Ray Vaughn, the guy that sees Westbrook as Jesus, is hosting a space right now saying you're out of pocket for telling the truth. Westbrook had a pitiful game.
Or that Ravion guy?
Yeah, that Ravion guy. Ray
Yeah.
Vaughn. I thought that was fucking Ray Westbrook. This fucking Ray Vaughn. He might as well be fucking Ray Westbrook the way he sucks Westbrook's dick. But the man literally has a bad game. We talk about it. We tell the truth, and people start spaces saying we're bugging. People try to mass report and all this weird shit to silence Low, who did nothing wrong. He did absolutely nothing
Spitting
wrong.
truth,
All he
bro.
did was telling the truth, telling everyone what I've been saying for months. The one thing Low said that was 100% facts. You niggas are 5 to 8 months late. I've been saying bench Westbrook. I said it when we got him. He should come off the bench. He needs to be benched. He doesn't need to play in clutch situations. I was called crazy. Frank Vogel didn't have the balls to do it. But this isn't about me being right. This is about my nigga Low being free. Hashtag free Low.
And
Go ahead, Lo.
but again, I want people to understand this is the second time. It's the second time. And what's even crazier is I don't even think I was really going that hard even on Westbrook. I was just
You
going
weren't.
hard on the people who were again, most of what I said was primarily about how people were essentially 3-5 months late behind on something that other people have been telling you all. And what's crazy is if I say that on Twitter, I said it 5 months ago, 3 months ago, I'll say it today. Westbrook needs to get benched. People will then go in my comment section and then literally, they will literally live while it's happening. They will violate terms of service. Those people will sit here and call me all out of my name, and it's nothing but hate speech to the 100th degree. And that's quite frankly, that is a real problem I have with it. For whatever reason, some of you off-ball people believe that I'm not a human being, that I'm just somebody you want to talk willy-nilly to. And then as soon as I just say something about your favorite player, you get so sensitive that it finally starts to click to you that on a day-to-day basis, your life means nothing to me when you talk crazy to me like that. So I just move on with my life. And then it starts to click to you that you mean nothing to me. And so then the only way that you can really get to me is by silencing me. That is nuts. Quite frankly, I don't even know how some of you all sleep at night. I don't even know how you go throughout your day. I don't even know how you stay on an app that allows you to be insecure night in and night out every time that man plays. Crazy. It is crazy to me that y'all spend this much time on an app. Mind you, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if I'm able to get this shit reversed in like 2 or 3 days.
You think so?
I would assume so because I get paid for doing it.
You know,
I get paid for hosting spaces. So I actually know people behind the scenes that can get it unmoved. And
you getting
trust me,
bread?
when or at least I'm hoping so. And trust me, if that does happen, this same talk that I'm having now, I'm gonna run that shit up back to 4 to 5 thousand people again, and we're gonna have the same conversation again.
And Lo, let me just say this before I dip because I was busy at the time. Westbrook fans, if I'm not mistaken, this is not the first time something like this happened, right? Because I remember you got a video taken down.
Yes, and just quickly for the 2,000 people in here, I made a video on my channel, my NBA channel, where all I essentially just said was, "Hey, instead of Westbrook grabbing rebounds," and I said this actually in the space that just got removed. Instead of Westbrook grabbing rebounds, he should probably work on um floor spacing, ball movement, operating without the ball in his hands. Like the rebound he's grabbing for the triple doubles may work great in a moment, but in long term, it's not going to help him win. Westbrook fans got so sensitive, and this is on my main channel where my energy, the way that it is right now, it wasn't even anywhere near it. Was and my energy, the way that it was in that other room, wasn't even close to that. It was very professional. Still, they mass reported that video and got it taken down. They are that is the worst fan base. I've
No,
never
you're
seen in
not
my
wrong.
life. I've
Nah,
never ever in my life.
No,
It's
you're
the
not.
worst fan base.
you'd be surprised. I think
No,
Hawks fans definitely take the cake. Not gonna
I,
lie to you.
Hey,
I
Siakam
think.
fans tried to dox me.
Now I was gonna. Hey, the Siakam hive is low key strong. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But
Which is crazy.
when it comes, but when it comes to Westbrook, I've said this because I've been critical of Westbrook, on social media, on YouTube, and I keep telling people, why do Westbrook fans act like we are lying? We have tape, we have quotes, we have evidence. We look at his career. We are not lying when we say Russell Westbrook has the IQ of a squirrel. We are not lying when we say Russell Westbrook cannot play with ball dominant players. Lowe, after the first game of the season, said, I think Westbrook needs to come off the bench. People got on him. We are now over 50 games into the year. And guess what? Westbrook's getting benched in the fourth quarter. It's not surprising that these ideas are coming up. It's not hating to say that Westbrook is not a championship level player when he's never sniffed the title since 2012. And without KD, he hasn't made it out the first round by himself. He had to have James Harden to help him do that.
And he was
Russell
hurt for
Westbrook
that playoff run.
Russell Westbrook is not a winning player. I don't care about what his record is in the regular season with triple doubles. Because guess where that shit got him in the playoffs? Nowhere. Back on his couch at home with the rest of us. Russell Westbrook, when he has these nights where he goes, I don't even know, what did he go tonight? What did he shoot tonight?
1 for 10.
1 for 10. When he has these nights where he shoots 1 for 10, why are you sitting here mad because we're sitting here complaining about this? And then he comes out here with these dumb quotes and says, man, these are shots that I normally make. Normally make? Yeah, you normally make it off the top of the backboard and brick. That's what you mean? Because you're not making them in the basket. Like, it blows my mind that people sit there and they defend this. You're defending bad passes. You're defending missed free throws, smoked layups, missed dunks, bad defense, bad effort. And it's crazy to me because these people will say, man, Westbrook's just playing his heart out. Where's that heart on defense? Where is the heart on defense? There are times where Westbrook got his hands on his hip, waiting for the rebound, not guarding shooters. But you want to defend him. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind because that Ray guy, was that Ravion? That's the guy, the Westbrook dick sucker, right, Dom?
Yep.
That nigga, I remember when Kobe Bryant, when everybody was celebrating Kobe's day, instead of using it to just post about Kobe, he wants to make it about Westbrook, saying, man, Kobe wouldn't have liked this slander that y'all doing about Russ. What does Westbrook have to do with it? Westbrook stands are the worst fans.
Wait. Hold on. There's no way he did that.
I'm not lying. I'll pull up the tweet. Unless he deleted it, I'll pull up the tweet right now, bro.
That
nuts.
nigga's a clown.
What did he say?
crazy.
What
He's
did
a
he
grade
say?
A clown.
Let me find it. Hold up.
He used Kobe Day to defend Russell Westbrook. He used Kobe to defend Russ.
Here it is,
Crazy.
right here.
Fuck.
I'm about to send it in this chat.
Please pin
check
it up top. That's disgusting.
Side note, the amount of people that are using Kobe Day to spit off like whatever dumbass narratives they want to say about other players and other teams is
Crazy.
That's
It's
disgusting.
fucking
That's
wild.
Because
It's genuinely disgusting.
ESPN did that same thing. They did like a tribute for Kobe, but then
That's Stephen A.
they
Smith?
just like they just Ben Simmons and Kyrie and like
Kawhi.
Kawhi and like a bunch of these other players in there. I'm like, all right, bro.
Like, why would you use another man's death? Mind you,
That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting.
not only did Kobe die, not only did Kobe and his daughter die, but other kids died on that fucking helicopter. And you're gonna use their deaths as a means to push an agenda. Russell, and it's not just, let's just exclude that. Westbrook fans, y'all have a problem. Because not only do you not look at the things on the court, but we don't bash Westbrook as a person or as a father, but yet I still see posts that say, oh, look at him with his kids. Look at him with his kids. He's a great father. How is this the most hated man in the league? Well, we're not talking about him as a person. We're talking about him as a player. And him as a player, Westbrook's never improved on the flaws in his game. He's only been athletic. Now that athleticism is waning, guess what? He's looking like trash. A bench player. And he's going to be out the league in a couple years. And when he's in China in 3 years, you niggas will realize the truth. Or maybe you guys will still deny it because y'all niggas are brain dead anyway. But
what's crazy is Even what you just said, I still didn't say that. And what's crazier is even in the rant, I said Westbrook just needs to be on the team. I don't even think he's gonna be out the league. I just sat there and said Westbrook just needs to be on the team where he's a primary ball handler and it's a bunch of shoot da 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 da. Like I didn't even say he's gonna be out the league, and they still spam mass reported me, bro. They still mass reported me. That's a nasty fan base, bro. That is a nasty fan base. I've never seen a fan base that bad. That is the worst fan base I think that we have in the NBA
I think it's
and
more
in
the
the
stands,
community.
though. More so the
Or
stands.
Stan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not to the fans. I'm sorry, Stan. I'm sorry, fans. I'm referring to the stands. Please excuse me. It is what I would argue that stand base is the worst group of people in the community because they will go leaps and bounds to either try to degrade you, call you out your name, dox you, or if that can't get to you, eventually, you know what? Just censor him. Just censor him. Because again, there's nothing I said in that rant that was all that crazy at all. There's nothing in that rant that I said that was that crazy. Nothing.
Nah, low. But Westbrook's a good father. Like, come on now. How can you hate on him? How can you
That
hate on him?
that is it's the it's I've just never done it. And again, I'm not to the children. They children. I try to be a bit more sparingly to children, but I will say this to the children who talk reckless on Twitter just because you talk about some of your favorite fans. Please, please realize moving forward, I'm not going to be as generous because a lot of times I just let y'all just get off whatever y'all want to get off. I'm not going to be as generous as I have been before. I'm just not. And I'll say this before we bring people up or whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Nigga, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I don't care what y'all say in any stands, any Westbrook stands. I done got Westbrook the fuck out of here a few times on my channel, getting near 1 million views. I'm going to embarrass. I'm going to embarrass a few of you all on this fucking app. I'm gonna make sure millions of people look at the fucking dumb shit shenanigans y'all say. I'm going to embarrass. You think that the little hot takes you all have and your fucking 5 people spaces, you think that right there is bad? Trust me when I say when I put it in a video and hundreds of thousands to millions of people watch that shit, I'm going to embarrass you all. I'm going to embarrass you all. And a lot of times I try to lean back and let it be. I promise you all, I'm going to embarrass you niggas. I'm going to embarrass you niggas. I promise you all. Every single last one of you all. Because trust me, my reach goes beyond a fucking Twitter space, and y'all gonna find out in the summer. I promise you that.
Bars?
Let them know, nigga.
I don't know, Lo. Hey, before I go, let me just say, Westbrook fans, please, just actually, I don't even know why I'm pleading with y'all. Like,
There's
we've been
nothing
doing
to
this for
plead.
years.
I'm gonna say this is the second time they've done this now.
Yeah, this is not
At
new.
least to
It's
me.
not new.
And then there's other things that all of us know about damn near on a day-to-day basis. Even during the fucking game, I didn't say anything. I said, bro, I'm holding my time. I'm just gonna let to see what happens. And then Frank Vogel finally benched, and I was like, all right, now I can just go off because Westbrook ain't gonna play no more anyway. But even during the middle of the game, the nigga kid had another fucking damn near top of the backboard, side of the backboard miss, and I still didn't say anything during the game, bro.
You think he gets traded, Lo?
That nigga needs to get waived. Not a there's not
He needs
there's
to get
not a
bought the fuck out.
there,
He needs to get bought out.
But
there's not
that's
a
the thing. I
competent.
don't even know how many years he got left on this deal. One more, right?
1.5. He got to
So
play
they
out
they
that
can
fifth
buy
one.
him out then, right?
They need, but they,
They
they might
should.
they might they might have to because there's not a competent GM in the NBA that will be willing to have him on their
Mm-hmm.
books for 44 mil, bro.
Like even
It's
the
just not.
bad teams, there's no gain in trading for Westbrook. Like even the Knicks, right, who could use an attraction in MSG, there's no gain in trading for Westbrook if you're the Knicks. Like you already got Julius Randle taking bad shots. You want to add Westbrook into them. That doesn't even make them that much better, in my opinion.
But like I said, if it's going to be a competency thing. I mean, you essentially there's no competent GM that will even that will look at that and say, all right, yeah, well, we'll do that. There's not one.
In all
There's
seriousness,
not
it
a
has to be
competent
a
one.
bottom feeder team. It has to not even a bottom feeder team. It has to be a team right outside the plan. But it's not even about trading him. It's beyond trading him. Get him off the roster is the
Just get them
answer.
off the roster.
Whether it's waiving him, buying him out, fucking trading him for a fax machine, how they did Kyle Korver, whatever the case is, him
And
off
and
the roster is the fucking answer.
and my thing with Laker fans, well, not Laker fans, but with Russ stands, usually their argument against Westbrook being the problem. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about this whole Laker. Yeah, the roster sucks, but I'm gonna be real. The roster sucks because they gave up a lot of pieces like Kuz, KCP, Harrell. They gave those pieces up, valuable pieces for depth. Obviously, Kuz defense on the perimeter and his shooting, all that creation off the bench, and then KCP spot up 3 and D. They gave that up because they thought Westbrook could compensate for that. They thought they had a little fake super team, even though I knew it wasn't a super team the whole time. Westbrook wasn't even an all-star last year, and they're out here talking about super team. And then on top of that, if you're going to give up depth for somebody like Westbrook to make yourself top heavy, Westbrook has to be the overcompensating player. He has to be the guy to make up for those lack of pieces. So when people say, "Oh, it's not Westbrook's fault, the team's just bad," well, guess what? They knew there was a chance they were going to have these problems, but they thought Westbrook was going to solve them because he was just that good to them. And in reality, last year, if you watched, he started off the season horrible and finished off the season very well. But even when he was finishing off the season, below average finisher at the rim. Terrible decision maker, like he's always been. Turnovers rampant. Bad defense. He's always had these problems, and now he's even less athletic. So what do you think's gonna happen on a team where LeBron needs the ball? And LeBron's adjusted to him. LeBron's adjusted to him. AD's adjusted to him. Since AD's been back, he's been playing some of the best basketball of his career. And guess what? They're still losing games because Westbrook sucks. Suck it up. He's bad. He's a bad player. I don't care about his fucking numbers. I don't care about his MVP 3, 4, fucking 5 years ago. I don't care about him averaging a triple double all those years ago because guess what? It's not helping the Lakers right now because all these problems still apply. All of the Lakers' flaws apply to Westbrook. Turnovers, Westbrook. Bad defense, Westbrook. Lack of shooting, Westbrook. So don't give me this bullshit about, oh, it's just the roster. No, it's Westbrook. Get it through your heads. Understand that. Bench his ass and then waive him. Because I'm
Listen,
tired of this nigga.
it just baffles me how we, and I'm gonna bring people up. Y'all want to come up, please, Pen to come up. I want to hear some. Honestly, I don't want a bunch of circle jerking. I want to hear people that want to defend Westbrook because I got to hear how you defend this. So
I
I
don't think I don't
honestly,
think those people exist anymore. I don't think
I feel you. You'll be surprised, but I don't want a bunch of circle jerks up here. Of yeah, bro, Westbrook sucks because it's beyond Westbrook sucking. It's not Westbrook
And I don't mean to
sucks.
interrupt you, but I think
Westbrook.
we have Ryan Hollins in here.
I see Ryan Hollins down there. I invited him to speak. I know Ryan Hollins is about to come up here and speak, but it's beyond Westbrook sucking. Westbrook is just a loser. He's not a winning player. Let's really talk what it is. Westbrook's had the same flaws since he was 20 years old coming into the NBA. Westbrook is a loser. We've seen Westbrook as a second option fail to show up. We've seen Westbrook as a first option fail to do anything. And we've seen Russ as a third option now with the same flaws. I don't know what it will take for people to realize all these talking at Ryan, you're down there. I need you to go to your bosses at ESPN. Tell them to change the talking heads and actually spew the truth. Westbrook is a problem. His mindset is a problem. Let's talk about that. I don't like Mustard said, we're done with the triple doubles. We're done with the former MVPs. Let's talk about the consistency. The consistency of Westbrook either failing to show up or completely underachieving for the caliber of player that we hold him to. We hold him to the standards of superstars. We hold him to the standards of MVPs. We hold him to the standards of guys who's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Why is it that he still fails to even scrape the surface of that?
Oh, Dom, you're being too nice. Dom, I think honestly, we're not holding him to that anymore. We're holding him to just be a good starter. That's what we're holding him to. He's not better than Mike Conley right now. Like, think about it. There's so many damn point guards I'll take over Westbrook right now. I'll take Lowry. I'll take Conley. I'll take so many guys. And mind you, they passed up on so many players they could have got because of Westbrook. They
I
passed up
want
the
to.
chance of I don't mean to cut you off low, but they passed up the chance. They could have got Lowry. Remember that? But no, they want THT. THT sucks too. That's another guy that stinks.
All right, so now that Mustard's done spewing that bullshit, because we not doing THT slander. THT's my guy, so you can go somewhere else with that. Go
All I
ahead,
was
Lo.
gonna, all I was gonna say is to the people who listen to this, I still wasn't even that critical about Russ. Like I didn't call him a loser. I didn't say any of that. I didn't. There's not a time where I called him out of his name or any of that shit. And they still banned me for just saying. I literally just said what he did this year, what he's doing this year, what he did in the game, and all I said was, these are problems that people have been ignoring for the better part of 3 years now. And now all of a sudden y'all are upset because of what? Y'all upset because I'm telling y'all what's happening? Y'all mad because I'm basically saying what's true? Again, some of the most insecure people on this platform spam reporting another man's revenue stream because of what? Because y'all don't want to hear it? Y'all come into the space and y'all like to just hear shit that y'all don't want to hear. That's crazy. And y'all stay on the app. And then y'all sit here and say some of the most reckless shit in my DMs and in my replies. And so as soon as I just get off the shit that everybody is thinking about in the moment, now all of a sudden, it's I'm doing too much. Got sensitive ass people making a fucking Westbrook safe space. Are y'all crazy? Are y'all crazy right now? A Westbrook safe space. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are so ass backwards. And the same people, I'm not gonna say everybody in that room, but these are the same people who know how people give it up on Twitter. Sit there and fucking spamming niggas inboxes, DMs, comments every single day with some of the most reckless, outrageous shit imaginable. Just spamming it. The amount of times I get called out of my name on this app daily is ridiculous. All I say was, "Yo, Westbrook is bad. Y'all should have been benched him, and the Lakers now need to move forward by trading Russ." Y'all get up so upset about that. Now all of a sudden y'all spam reporting my fucking room. That is the worst fan base in the community. Russ stands are the worst fan base in the community. And I don't think there's not a single soul that can change my mind on that. To stop somebody from what they're doing because somebody just reiterates what we all just witnessed. Worst stand base in the community, bro. Ridiculous.
Y'all go ahead and get y'all shits off. Y'all been waiting for a long time to speak. Go ahead and get y'all shit off.